I have to like arch my.
I'm sorry.
I've never meditated before, and this is my first experience, so I'm kind of nervous because it's gonna be on camera with like this icon of meditation. I'm excited and nervous, and it's interesting because I'm deaf and wear 2 cochlear implants, so to meditate, people close their eyes, but I have to keep my eyes open in order to read Hitomi's lips.
This is why we're going to be doing more breath-focused stuff. So I'm just going to guide Chella through different breathwork patterns, and then after he can continue doing them on his own with his eyes closed. And meditation teachers do like visual meditation, which goes along with pranayama. I find that it's not the most effective because when you're visualizing something, you're in your thinking mind, you're thinking about the colors, thinking about what it looks like, and it's so much easier for other thoughts to go into your head. But when you have breath as your point of focus, that is just a constant that you don't actually have to try to do. It's just there for you to observe. So it's much easier to calm your mind down, calm the thoughts down if you're focusing on that, rather than like starting from here, like thinking about a beautiful grassy field, if that makes sense.
Okay,
You're just less in your thinking mind. So that's why I thought it'd be really great to do some breath work, and this is just a tool that you can use for life. So I'm actually going to ask you to lie down really quickly on your back and just see how you breathe. I'll make this a flat surface and head on the ground as well. This is literally like a blanket under here. I don't have any furniture.
Wait, it's so pretty.
I'm just going to ask you to breathe.
What are the chances I fall asleep?
This is just for a moment. I just want to I just wanted to check like what parts of your body you're breathing into. Yeah, just breathe naturally. I already have an idea. Okay, you can sit up for me now. So you definitely breathe really easily into your chest and your ribs. And something that you can do to make sure you're getting a full breath into your tummy, just a quick practice, is to fold forward on your knees like this, and try and breathe so that you can feel your tummy pushing against your thighs. So breathe until you feel your navel kind of pushing out to your thighs, and exhaling back to your spine.
I feel calm already.
Just getting the most amount of oxygen in that you possibly can. And you can definitely use your hands as guides in the beginning. Maybe put them on the side of your ribs to feel them expand and contract. That was kind of a crash course. I could teach 3-part breathing for like 45 minutes, but I just wanted to get you prefaced on that before we get into what kind of breath work do you want to do? What do you need more of right now?
Maybe grounded?
Okay. So the breath work that I'll be guiding you through is called Savitri pranayama.
Okay.
And it's a really balancing and grounding meditation. Nervous system responds very well to it. It involves an 8-count inhale and an 8-count exhale, so I'll be counting 1 through 8. And there's a 4-count breath hold in between. So I'll just count you through it for a minute or two and do the 3-part breathing, and that will enable you to inhale for 8 whole seconds and not feel like you're about to run out of breath.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So you can slowly fill your tummy and the ribs and the chest.
It's weird because, up until recently, I have conditioned myself to not focus on my chest at all and focus everywhere but that.
Yeah.
But now with Top AJ, it's gonna be, I'm gonna have to force myself to think about it because I can now, but I'm just not used to it.
Yeah. Putting your awareness to that area. Falling in love with a whole new body, almost.
It is exactly that, yeah. But it's also still numb, so I still can't even, I can mentally try to focus on this area, but physically I won't. I can't feel myself touching.
So let's take a deep inhale together.
Okay.
Just to get on the same page. Exhale completely. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold in, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold out, 2, 3, 4. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold in. 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold out. 2, 3, 4, and inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold in. And you can continue on your own for a few breaths. So that is practice that you can do anytime throughout the day.
It's so peaceful.
Yeah.
I didn't realize like how much oxygen my body could take in.
It's really awesome. And it improves your quality of life because every cell in your body is getting delivered more oxygen. Yeah, if you're ever having trouble like feeling into your tummy, you can just do a nice forward fold and try and feel your breath, your tummy rise onto your knees. If you're having trouble breathing into your chest, standing forward fold, and when you inhale, you can see the breath like fills up the chest.
Oh, okay.
And then for the ribs, a side extension.
I just want
I can show you another one that you can do every morning when you wake up.
Yeah,
Also
sure.
really good for breathing. So this is something that you guys can do also. We're gonna stand up.
Oh, I'm too tall.
You're so tall.
Sorry.
It's awesome. Okay, so this is called Mukha bhastrika. And this is something that you can do 3 times in the morning. We're gonna start with our hands on our knees and I'll demonstrate it for you first.
Okay.
So you take a really deep breath in and then you kind of shoot it outward. So you go
Whoa. Okay.
and really like push out every last bit of your inhale out.
My
And it looks
hands are
kind of
probably
silly,
gonna
but
fall off.
you don't have to do it that intense.
Is this like twerking position? What is it?
It just helps you to stay stabilized and breathe into your lungs
Okay.
in this position. So that's why. So take the deep breath in.
I have to like arch my.
I didn't know you could see that in the camera.
Oh gosh. I like don't.
Does it not feel
It's
comfortable?
It's just like I'm not used to it.
Maybe put your legs a little bit wider apart.
How many times do you do it?
Only 3.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Wow. And it's fast too, so it's not like you need a lot of time if you're in a rush. You
No,
can just...
not at all. It gets easier. This one, it feels weird at first. So that was Mukha bhastrika. The first one we did was Savitri pranayama. And all these are really grounding practices. They're not going to take you up into the ethers and just rise your kundalini or make you feel like out of control. These will just give you a point of focus enough so that you can silence your mind a little bit and just drop into the sensations of the present moment. So how was your first experience?
It was really interesting. I definitely feel like much more calm, which I was gonna actually explain. Like typically I'm a very fast person and I'm constantly thinking about what to do next when I'm doing the thing that I'm just always moving. Like maybe always says that I'm a shark because, you know, I have to keep moving, and when sharks stop moving, they die.
That's how they breathe.
Yeah.
To keep moving in the ocean.
Yeah. So that's how I feel. So it's interesting to like you got me to stop and like think and breathe.
That's why it's really good to focus on the breath too, because a lot of people go into meditation like I'm not allowed to think. Let me clear all the thoughts out of my mind. Like, when you're focusing on your breath, it's like okay, I can always return. Even if you get carried away by a thought, you just come back to the breath. And it's always there for you. Mm-hmm. So I really recommend, if you are starting out with meditation, to start out with breath work and not get mad at your mind. People like get mad at their mind moving so fast, but that's the nature of the mind, the monkey mind. It's going from branch to branch, just swinging back and forth, and just know that that's the nature of the mind and find a different way to work with it instead of like be angry at it or angry at yourself for not being able to focus. And there's so much stimulation in this world. It's really challenging for people to focus. Like, it's not your fault at all. There's so many notifications on your phone and sounds outside and things that you feel like you have to stay up to date with.
Yeah, I feel like people who initially start with meditation, like me, get easily discouraged from that, because
Yeah.
like all we hear is like, you know, clear mind, blah blah blah. But like in terms of like how I say everything, like with gender and sexuality, it's a spectrum.
Yeah.
Meditation is a spectrum. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people beat themselves up for not being this thing that they're supposed to be. Whatever you are is valid and fine. And
That was
definitely,
perfect.
I'm gonna do the wake up thing tomorrow, and I can tell you how it is. I'll tell Mary to do it.
It's really fun.
Yeah, it is.
To like
It is.
shoot your breath out. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, so what you just said is exactly what meditation is. It's just kind of checking in with yourself and seeing where your mind is, seeing where your thoughts are, and there's no right or wrong way to meditate. The same way with like not getting discouraged about being distracted or not judging yourself is the same way you should be with your emotions. Anytime that I'm feeling sad, but in the past I used to just cancel my plans. Like I've actually done this with Chella. I've been like, sorry, I'm feeling really anxious, I'm feeling like really depressed today, I can't. Which is fine every now and then, but it's also okay to show up wherever you have to go as you are, even if you're feeling sad or feeling anxious, and just being like, hey, okay, I don't have to end my day. Everyone feels these emotions, and I was feeling a little bit sad earlier. I can show up and do all the things that I have to do without being completely content or happy. It's not the end of the world to feel down sometimes, which was what my mindset was back in the day. Everything would stop, my plans would stop, I would have a shitty time at work because I was sad. But now it's like, okay, it's fine. I can show up exactly as I am anywhere.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing with meditation. You can show up angry or anxious and you'll still get benefit from it.
I agree with all of that, and I'm so proud of you for being so positive, and like you are just, you know how to deal with things in such a positive way and shift everything negative. And also, like, I think it's important to note if you are on the receiving end of that side. Also, like, if your friend texts you that they don't feel like hanging out today for these certain reasons, definitely respect their decisions and understand. Try to put yourselves in their shoes and come from a place of understanding, because when Hitomi has texted me things like that, I felt exactly the same on so many days I can't even count. And to just like send them a lot of positivity back could instantly, you know, help.
You're so good at that. You like send me heart emojis, you're like, okay, no problem, anytime you want to reschedule, and it makes me feel so safe to feel whatever I'm feeling. It's so nice. It's such
Yeah,
nice
I mean,
feeling.
you've done that to me too, I think.
I do, yeah, because we understand.
Yeah, exactly.
But people take it a lot really personally because then their plans are ruined or something like that. But yeah, when you put yourself in the other person's shoes, it's like, oh, I have so much compassion. They're not feeling really great today.
Exactly, and those plans in the future could be even better when that person is feeling up for it, you know? So, like, it's better to postpone anyway. Just, like, try to, you know. Oh, also, I'm very new to YouTube. So,
Chella is kind of new to YouTube. He just was posting a lot of videos of, like,
documentation,
yeah.
I was posting my transition on testosterone for myself, basically, but then I kind of noticed people were watching. I was like, oh, hey.
Because it's so interesting.
Yeah.
And so artsy. His videos are really artsy, so we will link whatever other video we filmed down below, as well as Chella's channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts, and if you are going to do this meditation at home, that'd be really cool. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Thank you for watching. Oh wait, you should do it with my scars.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Okay,
I love
you're
my
comfortable.
scars.
Yeah, okay.
I love them. But
They're
they're gonna be like,
beautiful.
wait, why doesn't he have the shirt on in the video then?
It's clickbait.
True, clickbait.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, see, there's so many things on my ear.
Oh my god, you're right.
Behind my...
Glasses, implant,
True.
and flowers. Okay.
I think it'll be interesting people see my scars. I got the deaf going on, I got the trans going on, and the femme.
You might be like the most interesting human being on this earth.
Hey, do I look like a 17?
Yes. The spine is straight.